Kupe Mwaninguba. Kupe Mwaninguba na for side, that side for Tombe, Mbange, Nguti. Kupe Mwaninguba people, I wanna know. If I've been on a talk, I talk normally. Of course, Bakosi people them. Bakosi people are very lovely people. They be very hospitable, and they also get a very high affinity for their culture. They love their tradition so much. Now, whether when I say I can't talk about them. Now, we get an information where they come up from Kupe Manimbuba, as it always be, La Republique at it again. Colonial SGO declares war on protesters against Manyemen chieftaincy crisis. When I know say the issue for Manyemen, it don't really be on the limelight for a very long time. I want just read una some small article about this issue for Manyemen. I beg, take your time, follow me. Manyemen residents accompanying Hope Sona Ebai after coronation. Another group of individuals who identify themselves as kingmakers and heads of the 4 founding families of Manyemen village, Nguti, have crowned Hope Sona Ebai as their traditional ruler. They performed the ritual on Friday, May 9th, 2025, despite a prefectorial order of Kupe Mwaninguba on May 8th, 2025, banning any public gathering in the administrative unit. The ceremony that held in defiance of the senior divisional officer SGO order brought together some sons and daughters of the village from across the country. It coincided with the building of the village shrine called Ntem. Contrary to the new development, Seseku Mfo Besong Williams was on March 18, 2025 chosen by another group of kingmakers, notables, and family heads as traditional ruler of the same village. On that occasion, the colonial SGO of Kupe Mwaninguba was present. Mfo Besong has since then been issued a prefectorial order as the traditional ruler of Manyemen. Meanwhile, speaking after the recent development, Chu Isaiah, a representative of the elite, said Sona Ebai's coronation came after a series of consultative talks conducted earlier this year by the colonial divisional officer of Nguti, Etengeneng Kevin Oben. Chu said Sona Ebai was overwhelmingly voted traditional ruler during the exercise by kingmakers. He argued that they were surprised that the colonial SGO for Kupe Mwaninguba staged another consultative talk after that which the colonial GO had carried out. Chu said as a third-class chiefdom, the law empowers only the colonial divisional officer to carry out consultative talks and not the colonial GO. He declared that, to the best of my knowledge, the last talks called by the colonial SGO ended in a fiasco. So, we are confident that our chief still has the moral right to stand and be crowned by our people. He stated that Sona Ebai will galvanize the population to vote for President Paul Biya come October this year when citizens take to the polls. The prefect had, in his order banning all public gatherings, instructed the company commander of the division to put officers on the alert to maintain public peace and order. Security officers are said to have been present in the village during the traditional coronation of Sona Ebai. Sona Ebai Loud's population shortly after being presented to the population. Hope Sona Ebai lauded what he said is the support from Manyemen indigenes at home and abroad. He said the development tells of their attachment and commitment to preserving the cultural values of Manyemen. Hope Sona pledged to unite the village and appealed to the Kupe Mwaninguba administration to listen to the voice of the population of Manyemen. He said, "The people have spoken through their kingmakers and family heads." Sona Ebai said, "What is left is for the administration to issue a prefectural order in this regard." It should be recalled that tension has engulfed Manyemen since 2022, when its last ruler, His Majesty Nkongo Eben Jacob, joined his ancestors. Hope Sona Ebai was born in 1954 in Kumba, is the chairperson of the board of directors of the Cameroon Development Corporation. He is a former Director General of the National Cocoa and Coffee Board, former Secretary General of World Cocoa Alliance, and former Chief of Party African Cocoa Initiative. He is a resource person of the Central Committee of the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement (CPDM) Party. He is married and father of 4. This article was first published in the Guardian Post edition number 3447 of Tuesday, May 13, 2025. That one are just simple message, right? That means say La République du Cameroon dey play over our culture, our tradition. Colonial Dio talk say na the man be chief. Colonial SDO say no, na the man be chief. The one say no, na me I supposed to put chief. The other man say no, na me I supposed to put chief. They don't care about the custom, the culture, and the tradition of our people. Bakosi people then, my people, at the camp can talk say this. So this palaver for Manyemen, it open La République du Cameroon last for aside for talk say the people of Southern Cameroon, they under occupation. Now colonial Dio, they determine wetin go happen for Ambazonia. Now colonial SDO, they determine wetin go happen for Ambazonia. We don't even see am for the one for Fako. We don't come out threaten chief them. Tell them say they must march. If they no march, it go show them pepper. What a joke! What a joke! You see, a people without a culture, a people without a tradition, a people without a custom, they don't get any future. That is it. Well, I only want to tell my Bakosi people them from Manyemen, Rasa Bombuti. Only want to tell una say we fight this struggle. Now because we want to restore our values. All the people the way La Republic they can present them, colonial Dio, colonial SDO. Now people the way they support Pobia. Now people the way they don't get the love of the village. They don't get the love of the land. Wait till they get that for their heart. Now the love of Yaoundé, the love of Pobia. Because they want to continue to maintain the status quo. Their objective is not to serve the people, is to serve Pobia, their master. They don't tell and say, shake no day. No gonna skin. So put and say this, oh, for Coupe Maniguba, no action, no day, Amba no day again, for Mbangem, for Nguti, for this, sleep no be die. I dey simply pass this one as an assuring message for our people them. For tell and say, we fight for restore our custom and tradition. Thank you now.